Starting today, crews just began putting up the walls of the new Mukilteo ferry terminal, and builders say that's a big milestone and one many years in the making. Preliminary work on the terminal began back in 2004, and at this rate, they plan to have ferries running out of the new terminal by sometime next year. They say it'll be a big change for the better.
The existing ferry terminal, you'll see, was built in 1957. It was built to accommodate the traffic back in 1957, which was significantly less than we see today.
Currently, an estimated 4 million people ride ferries to or from the Mukilteo dock each year. Another major reason it needs a new terminal, the old one isn't seismically sound for earthquakes.
The Cirque du Soleil has been dazzling spectators in Everett tonight with the debut of its new show, Crystal. The show is the first time the entertainment company has brought its unique mix of music, dancing, clowning, juggling, and acrobatics to the ice. Ellen Taylor went behind the scenes with one of the entertainers earlier today for a little juggling lesson.
Great, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be a long day. Okay. Oh, now I gotta go backwards?
Yeah.
Okay, I got this. Yep.
Yeah. So
Am I a juggling pro now?
Almost.
Imagine being
there.
able to do this and ice skate at the same time, okay?
So
now
we're gonna try to clap in between.
Okay. You know what, how about you do it? Let's just see.
Well, it doesn't look like she'll be running away to join the Cirque du Soleil circus anytime soon. Everett is the only stop for Crystal in Washington. The show runs through this Sunday.
Well, you can usually bring your cat or your dog to some pet stores without a lot of hassle, but one Michigan pet store was caught off guard when somebody brought in a whole camel. That's right, a whole camel named Jeffrey, going for a stroll inside a PetSmart in Michigan on Sunday. But this is not a case of a runaway candle looking for a place to hide. This was actually a planned adventure. A camel trainer just needed to know how much Jeffrey weighed in order to give the animal the right dosage of some medication. And the only way to do it was to take Jeffrey to the PetSmart so he could get weighed. They got the job done.
Yeah.
Looks like Jeffrey had fun.
I wonder how much he weighs.
That's a good question.
Yeah, a lot, I think, is the answer.
500, you think? I don't know. It's not nice to guess.
Probably the amount of a small,
weight,
small car.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot.
The least.
Right.
I don't think the camel minds that much.
Right.
It's probably pretty chill either way.
Right.
Yeah, we got some rain coming back into the forecast, and we do see some dry breaks here and there, so it's not a total washout. But yeah, today mostly was a pretty dry day around much of the central and parts of the South Puget Sound. It wasn't until we got some convergence zone action kind of moving across the region, and we're still tracking that around, looking at our viaduct camera towards the needle right now. 48 degrees, made it up to 53 today. Officially 57 is actually average or normal. Still tracking that convergence snow now kind of from Seattle all the way down towards Tacoma, and the heaviest rain kind of straddling right along the I-90 corridor. So it is snowing hard and continuously up towards Snoqualmie Pass. Otherwise, though, we're just seeing some spotty showers if you're not in the convergence zone right now, and we'll see a little more moisture as we get into the morning commute for tomorrow. So yeah, there's where the winds are converging. South of Everett, north of JBLM, and that's where we're seeing some of the heaviest precipitation for the next couple of hours. Otherwise, temperatures sliding back into the mid-40s and really not going to move too much from there. A jacket with a hood helps you take on the morning commute. A little too breezy for an umbrella. Sunglasses could come in handy as you get into the evening. So we are seeing another surge of moisture coming in. Most of it's going to aim towards Oregon instead of western Washington, but behind it, we will see some on-again, off-again Thursday showers with some sun breaks for good measure from Mother Nature. And then a bit of a break on Friday, but Saturday rain pours back into the forecast and some scattered showers expected for Sunday. So for tomorrow, showers and some sun breaks after some morning rain and a little breezy as well as we get towards the noon hour around much of the region. We'll see a bit of a soaking in the morning, and I think we'll see some showers and some breaks of sun mixed in as we get towards the afternoon. A little breezy up to the north, but again, a mix of showers and sun breaks in the afternoon as well. Temperatures still a little on the cool side, and some breaks of sun as well along the coast. Winds not quite as vicious as we saw today with some wind gusts close to 30, maybe 40 miles an hour, a couple spots. Otherwise, though, snow keeps falling in the overnight hours in the mountains. A lot of it's going to melt tomorrow. That winter weather advisory does expire officially at 11 a.m., but some accumulating snow both at Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass if you're early risers and headed over those mountain passes. Chance for some showers on the other side of the mountains. And while we're staying in the 50s, we do warm up just a little bit above the normal of 57 getting into Friday with a chance of a couple stray showers on Friday morning. I think Friday afternoon, Friday evening looking pretty good. Have that Mariners game in the evening as they come back home to T-Mobile Park. Might actually be roof open, and definitely looking at a much soggier forecast for the Sounders match on Saturday at CenturyLink Field. You'll want that rain gear and keep it pretty handy. On again, off again showers, some of them a little heavy at times on Sunday, and then some more scattered seasonal showers as we get into next week. And by the middle of next week, might even see some temperatures popping back into the low end of the 60s. So a little bit of reprieve here and there, but overall, we are seeing still a wet forecast for much of the region.
Well, the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs are underway, and even though we don't have a team yet, that didn't stop fans from cheering on their favorites.
NHL Seattle fans are counting down the day until the 2021 season when the city will finally have their own team to root on.
Yeah, fans young and old gathered at Henry's Tavern in Bellevue earlier tonight for some driving to the nearby tavern. If driving to the nearby tavern wasn't close enough to the game for them, they've driven and flown thousands of miles to be up close to the ice.
I have been dying to get the NHL to Seattle since I started watching hockey. I put a lot of miles on my car to watch hockey, so it's going to be great to have it where I live.
I think there's so many fans in Seattle that I think just bringing a team will introduce more people to hockey, even if they may not have liked it before. I think they'll start liking it just because it's local and they'll start having a team to root for.
The construction of the new arena at Seattle Center is well underway. The still unnamed team is expected to begin playing in the 2021-22 season. It is a scandal that's become as famous as the people behind it.
Tonight, the latest on the college admissions scam as Lori Loughlin holds on to her innocence.